Hardcover books have now become available for authors and publishers to create on KDP. So in this video, I want to show you how to turn your paperbacks into hardcover books and get them uploaded successfully. Hi, my name is Romney and thank you very much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Now, if you haven't been to the channel before, it's all about creating, building and scaling a self-publishing business. And I want to be able to help you from the mistakes that I've made and from the successes I've had to be able to help you to create more books, sell more books and develop more passive income. So in this video, I want to be able to teach you and show you the way that I've been uploading my paperbacks to hardbacks under the new KDP feature that has now become available for authors, or most authors. So the KDP traditionally had allowed us to have ebooks and paperback books, but more recently they've enabled us to be able to create books for hardcover. Now, there are certain limitations in regards to the sizes that you can actually create. I think there's a limit of about 5 or 6 different sizes that we can use. And also, not all countries have made available the hardcovers as yet, but I'm sure that that will roll out in the near future. So in a moment, I'm going to use an example that I've had, and I'll also show you the report that I've had over the last 90 days. I've had access to the hardcovers a little bit earlier than some publishers, but I want to show you how successful and how many books you can be selling under hardcovers, and if it's worth converting your current paperbacks to hardcover books. So let me jump on my computer now, and I'm going to show you firstly the success I've had with hardcover books and the sales, but also how to convert your books from paperback to hardcover. So when you jump onto your KDP dashboard, you'll see this option now available. Previously it was just the Kindle ebook and the paperback, but now we have hardcover. Now, as I mentioned, it's rolling out to most authors. Some of you might just need to wait just a little bit longer for it to become available, particularly if you have a new account. For those authors or publishers that have been out for quite a while, it may have become available a little bit earlier. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this book just here, which I've used as an example in a previous video before. Again, I haven't marketed that book, it's just been a book for example purposes. It's a 7x10, and I'm going to show you how to turn that book into the create the hardcover option. But before I do that, let me go and show you the success that I've had in August for hardcover books and whether it's worth your time to convert them. So let's have a look at this now. In the month of August 2021, I managed to sell 59 hardcover books. So if we have a look here, I selected hardcover and I applied that. So that's sort of how the hardcovers are tracking. What about if we did this month to date, which is we're currently in September 2021. So let me have a look and see how I'm currently tracking with hardcovers for September. So I've got 34 that have been sold already. So it does show you that it's worth the time and the effort to convert your, particularly your better selling books to hardcover. So let's get into the process of actually how to do that. And I'm going to use that example that I showed you before, which is this one here. So we're going to use Canva to create this. So the first thing we need to do is click on Create Hardcover. And if you've created the paperback already, the KDP will pre-populate all the details for you. So you simply just scroll down, make sure that all the information is suitable, and you might have your description all there. The keywords you might like to keep the same. Then we go Save and Continue, and the categories might already be in place that you'd like to have. You can choose different categories if you like, but I like to sort of just keep all the same details in place. Now, you can use the free KDP ISBN. If you'd like to use your own, this is where you'd need to use my own ISBN. For these kinds of books, I've just used the free KDP ISBN, so I just assign that. I scroll down. Now, this is where we need to choose the print options. So we've got our black and white with cream paper. I'm going to keep it with black and white interior white paper. You can choose premium color, but it does start to get quite expensive. But it depends on the kind of book you're doing. If you're doing a children's illustrated book, then of course you'd want to do premium color interior. Now this is where I mentioned there's only a few sizes available. So if we have a look here, we've got a 5.5 by 8.5, 6 by 9, 6.14, 7 by 10, 8.25 by 11. So they're the options that are available. We're going to select 7 by 10 because that's the book size that I originally had. Now it does show you 8.25 by 11. Now this is a challenging one because if you have done an 8.5 by 11, you need to adjust it to fit the 8.25. So it's a bit different, and I'm not sure why they've done that, but it does make it a little more challenging if you've got an 8.5 by 11. But I can look at making another video for those of you that do have an 8.5 and need to convert it to this size. But in this video, we'll just use a 7 by 10. So we've selected that one. We're going to use no bleed, and we're going to use, we might go the gloss finish. So I'm going to choose gloss because I feel that it just gives a bit more harder wearing. Depends on the look and feel that you want for your book. But in this circumstance, I'm going to choose glossy. Now, we use the same manuscript that we used for our paperback if it suits these dimensions still, so 7 by 10. So we'd simply go and grab the original hard copy manuscript, which I'll go and grab in a moment. Okay, so I'll click upload hardcover manuscript, and I'll click on that one. We open that one, and that's our manuscript already completed. And now the next bit, while this loads up, we're going to be doing our cover creator. Sorry, I mean we're going to upload our own cover. If you wanted to use the KDP cover creator, you can, but I'm going to show you how to upload your own. So we would simply click that, but now this is where we need to go and create it. So what we need to do, I'm going to leave this link in the description, but we need to use a special cover calculator that KDP have now provided, which is fantastic. So our book is going to be a hardcover. Interior type is going to be black and white. Paper type is going to be white. Page turn direction, we're just going to do left to right. Measurement units, this is where we're doing our inches. Interior trim, so this is where we have our options. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options. We're choosing the 7 by 10. The page count of the manuscript is 120 pages. So we go calculate that. Now what we need to do is use these dimensions here and here to create our dimensions for Canva, and then we're going to come back and we're going to download the template. So let me go to Canva, and we're going to do a custom size, and we're going to use those sizes. So remember, you can use Canva for free, but also purchase the premium subscription model base as well. So we go back here, we use 16.034. So we go 16.034, make sure it's in inches, just here. And we do that again, 16.034. Then we go to our height, which is provided in the cover calculator, 11.417. So we do 11.417. Again, make sure you do it in inches. We create our new cover design. And now it gives us our template. Next thing we need to do is go back to the cover calculator, and we need to download the template that it provides. So it will give us an image that we can then place onto Canva. So it gives you this file here. We will simply open up the file, and we are looking for this one just here. We're looking for the PNG file. So we are going to simply do this. We're going to open up our Canva file, and then we can just get it, and we're going to drag it across to uploads. And if that doesn't work, I'll show you another way. It may not have worked. So I'm just going to copy that file, and I'm going to put it in our original here, just here. And this one here we're going to download. So we go to Uploads, and we upload our media. Choose this one here, and we open it. And then what we do is just click on this one, and then this will actually put the cover on here for us. So what we need to do is we need to expand this the whole distance. And we want to make sure that when we're putting our own cover on, that we're making sure that it doesn't go into that pink area. So what we do is we grab our initial images. So we go upload media again, and we grab our two cover files. So we've got our front, which we upload. Then we've got our back cover, which we need to upload as well. So I'll go and grab that one, which is just here. So back cover. And these are again 7x10. And we grab our image, and what we're aiming to do is ensure that it actually covers this line around the black line here, and we don't want any writing to be inside that pink area. So what we do is just stretch our cover out, and we want to place it so that it's actually going to be about there. We need to just continue to work this image so that it actually fits in the right place. So we just keep going down like this, and we keep going up a little bit. And if you need to, you can zoom it to make sure it goes in the right area. But what we do is simply just move it to position. So what I might do is quickly just zoom and bring it over to that pink line just there. That's it. It might be a little bit over, but that's okay. And this side as well, might just bring it a little bit over. Then what we need to do is, actually what I will do is I'm going to zoom this up, and I'm going to do this. Just bring it across just there. Now what we need to do is the same for the other side. And I'll bring this down here like this. And what I'll do is I'll fast forward this, but basically I'm going to bring the image onto the same area. This white bit here is our spine. But I just wanted to make sure that you realize we need to keep an area free for our barcode as well before I continue. So I've now completed the back cover. So I've gone to the black line all the way just a little bit past here. Now this is, as I mentioned, the middle spine. So what we need to do is get rid of our template, and we need to have the color. So I've just used what I've done is done a copy of this just here, and I simply reduced it to the size like this, and you can actually use that color as a spine, which I've done for these bits just here. So that is the choice that you have if you want to do it that way as well. But I would just bring that up to there, and I would bring this bit, oops, just get rid of that. I would bring this down to this point right there. So now I've got a similar spine color to the rest of the book. And then if there's if it covers over, when the hardcover wraps around, it's going to be this blue color just here. Then all I need to do is save it as a PDF. So I would go across here, download. We would need to save it as a PDF file. Okay, then we download it. And then we're going to be right to upload that to KDP. So now it comes time to upload your cover file. So I will upload the cover that we've just created on Canva, which is just this one here. We click on that one, and I'll pause it while it uploads. So now that the cover has uploaded successfully along with the manuscript, we then go to our launch previewer. And so the main thing we're looking for here is to ensure that our writing doesn't go outside that red box here. We've left enough space for the barcode. And we can see our middle strip here for the spine. And importantly, the quality check doesn't bring up any issues. And so it all seems to be fine. If there is an issue, it'll flag it right here. And we would then go through and just make sure that everything's fine inside. And so that's just a composition notebook, nothing special inside, so we don't have to worry about that. We will then approve it. And it brings us back to this page just here. Now, what you want to just check is the printing cost. So it can be quite expensive. $6.94 for a lined notebook. It's in hard cover. So you just that's a 7x10. So you just got to keep in mind the cost that's going to have for you when you're doing your pricing model. And we'll have a look at what the pricing needs to be. So we want to allow all territories worldwide, where primary marketplace is going to be .com. Now we have a minimum of $11.57. So if we went for $14.99, let's have a look and see what our cost would be. So our royalty is about $2, which is probably about right for a composition notebook. That's probably our aim. But it is quite expensive, and you can see the cost that hardback is going to be for the customer. So we would then just adjust any other prices that you would like to do and change it up. Remember, these are the countries where hardback is available. .com, UK, in Germany, in France, Spain, and Italy as well. So they're the markets that's available. We would then simply publish the hardcover book, and then if there's any issues, KDP will come back to us as well. So there's a quick look at KDP hardcover design. And it's important that you do it well, because it creates another revenue stream for you for when you're creating your books, and to have both hardcover and paperback available for customers, particularly for gift books. It becomes a great opportunity to generate more income. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of more videos that I create. So until the next video, look forward to seeing you then.